no haircut time this week, so we're wearing a hat. This week, I posted a poll on my YouTube community asking you this question. When you're behind on your goals, what do you do? And 100% of the 7 people that responded answered, lock in and go harder. And so I did. But the reality of what happened was actually pretty surprising. Welcome back to the channel, birders. If we haven't met, I'm slow birding. I'm getting better at birding slowly. And this week, I visited 2 hotspots, saw 2 lifers, and got smacked in the face by reality when my best photos of the week were taken in a Walmart parking lot. Yes, Walmart. More on that later. The good news is that this was the week that I broke 100 birds on my year list. And if you're new here, I'm on my way towards my goal of seeing 200 birds in 2026. So let's go ahead and go on those adventures. After a hectic work week, we woke up on Saturday ambitious and eager to try to find some lifers.
That's right.
Daddy, maybe you can add this to your multi-videos.
Yeah, maybe I can.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We thought our best bet was to hit John Paul Landing Nature Preserve in order to cross an easy lifer off the list, the purple martin. Ruby and the kids visited the Nature Center at JPL a month or 2 ago for nature story time, and remembered that the birdhouses there were overrun with them, which was still the case when we arrived.
Yeah. Are they?
After doing our best at getting the kids out of the house early, we still arrived around 10 a.m. on a bright, sunny morning, so here's some clear, detailed photos, but it wasn't the best light for bangers. Purple martins are large, dark swallows, and like many birds, the name only really applies to the mature males. Instead, these juveniles and females that we saw have a speckled body. These birds are loved in Texas, where communities will host purple martin watch parties in the late summer to see roosts of them swirl in the night sky. While we were putzing around, putting sunscreen on the kids, we met a fellow birder who we shared some nice views of lifer number 2 on this trip, the common nighthawk, with. They let us know that nighthawks have a nest there and are seen regularly. The common nighthawk is a species of nightjar with a really well-camouflaged body. They also have these distinct white wing patches that you can see in flight that I think just look absolutely sick. We kept putzing around a little bit and spotted black-bellied whistling ducks, great-tailed grackle, green herons, great egrets, mockingbirds, scissor-tailed flycatchers, and on our way to the nature center, there were red-winged blackbirds, brown-headed cowbirds, and a few of the other birds I already mentioned on the feeder. The Nature Center staff were really awesome, super welcoming. They even showed the kids some of the exhibits and reptiles, even though there wasn't a scheduled event. The next day, I woke up fueled by our JPL adventure, eager to find more lifers. Our usual Sunday routine is going grocery shopping, but I told the kids that before we go to Walmart and Sam's Club that we're going to go birding. Rami and I had such good luck at Owen Park in this video that I thought we'd go back and try to find that red-eyed Vireo that keeps escaping me, as well as the yellow-billed cuckoo, which I've seen on a ton of other lists by other birders in the area. We arrived, got on the trail, me, 2 kids, stroller, carrier, waters, snacks, kids' binoculars, my camera. Let's do this. Not having it. It was markedly warmer than the last time we were here, and our rainy season this year is just kind of going crazy long, so the humidity was insane. Just getting from the parking lot to the trail was asking a lot of my little birders, and by the time we got in there, I had to move the little one out of the stroller into the carrier and the big one into the stroller so that I could try and make any sort of headway. It just, there was no chance of me spotting these lifers. I did, however, persevere just enough to get my eyes on a summer tanager whose feathers were changing from yellow to red, and that was a really cool looking bird. Admittedly, I was disappointed that I didn't have more time or energy or hands to see and photograph my target birds. I did my best to hide my disappointment as we made our way back to the car, and of course we still had our errands to run, so when we got to Sam's Club, I bought a couple of $1.50 hot dog combos to try and turn the morning around. Peckish kids are an excellent excuse to snack. Maybe I just wanted a hot dog combo and a Pepsi. After some free samples and stocking up on toilet paper and gardening soil, we hopped back in the car to make the 1-minute drive over to Walmart. And it was on this 1-minute drive that I got my best views of a bird all week. Stick it out, May May. So making the drive, I noticed this bright bird with a long tail darting across the parking lot, undoubtedly a scissor-tailed flycatcher. After seeing it perch on the barbed wire, I threw on the hazards, pulled the car over safely, and pulled out my camera. The quality of light and proximity gave me the best photos of the bird this week, and I even got this video of it feeding on an insect. Hey guys, what's going on? Editor Zach here with 2 important notes for you. Number 1, you've heard from every single YouTuber you've watched ever, and that's please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That lets me know that the content I'm making is resonating with people and certainly encourages me on my YouTube journey. Thing number 2, which is more important and definitely funny, is that I'm going to play this clip back, same clip that you just watched, but with the actual in-camera audio that goes along with it, so you can get a better sense of what the reality of birding looks like for me.
It's only supposed to go for so long.
I've tried really hard to think of a joke about the Scissor-tailed Flycatcher having a Walmart Plus membership, or maybe having strong opinions about the Walton family gutting Main Street America, or like the workers' rights violations, data privacy, any of that stuff. But it's not coming to me. I can't figure it out. I think the reality is that that bird's there for the same reason that I am, which is that it's simply the place that he can most easily afford to get his next meal. Anyway, what did we learn? Well, locking in certainly produces results. Seeing 2 lifers a week isn't going to get me towards my goal, but I think showing up and being consistent will inevitably make me a better birder. Plus, I did break 100 this week, which would be halfway towards my goal for the year if birding were a strictly linear experience. But either way, I'm going to keep chasing these summer regulars to make sure that I've got them all listed before fall migration, when I'll switch to targeting migrants. That doesn't sound right. But back to what I was saying, the bigger lesson this week is the sort of both and situation that I found myself in. So for me, birding is fun for so many different reasons. Obviously, seeing new birds and working towards my lifeless goal can be very fulfilling. But it's equally, if sometimes, maybe most often even more so, rewarding to take nice photos of them. Getting to do that while showing up as a dad and doing regular everyday dad stuff feels really good too. And so I'm going to keep locking in, trying to see those new birds, but remembering in the back of my mind to continue to pause and really just enjoy those kind of everyday birds and those everyday moments wherever I am. So as always, let's discuss. In the comments below, I want to know when the last time was that you pulled over in a parking lot or on the side of the road to spot a bird. Now, I know I'm not the only one that does it, so go ahead, type it out in the comments below. I'm looking forward to talking to you about it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.